Okay, let's talk about the equipment we need. Again, you don't need to spend a lot of money, just a few basic bits of kit will get you going. First and foremost, you need a bowl. I'd try and get something that's a decent size. There's nothing more annoying than a small bowl and flour going everywhere all over your work surface. We use plastic bowls here. They're warm, which is quite good. There's nothing wrong with using a good old-fashioned ceramic bowl, but they can be quite cold if you haven't used them for a while. And also this is great because you can actually see the process of your bread rising from the outside. And especially when you're a beginner, that's quite informative. So, and again, they're just a couple of quid. A measuring jug, pretty important. The scraper. I would say this is almost essential. We're going to be using this all the way through the process. It's useful for loads of different things. You can buy them online pretty easy. If you just search for a dough scraper, you want the flexible plastic type, they're great. Next, scales. Again, you don't need to spend a huge amount of money on these. This kind of scales cost about 15 quid. Again, you can get them online very easily and they're in most supermarkets as well. What you want to be looking out for is that you can measure in grams, that they go down to 1 gram increments because we'll be measuring small amounts of things like yeast and salt. And also it's very handy if they've got a zero or tare function on. That just means that you don't have to do a lot of mental arithmetic when you're adding one ingredient after another. You can keep zeroing the bowl and adding a new ingredient. It's quite a good function. And then last but not least, it's definitely worth making sure you've got a sharp knife. This is for scoring the loaves at the end before we bake them. We use a scalloped blade here, and you can get tomato knives which are pretty much the same as this. They're really good. It's a thin blade and it's very sharp and it's got a serrated edge. It's definitely worth investing in something like this. And that's about all you need.